This is the Ineos Grenadier. It's the 2024 model. It just came to America. They're putting about 7,000 out for this model year and growing from there. This is the most rigid, stiff off-road vehicle I have ever been inside of. Literally tried to break it and couldn't. Let me show you the features. So starting with the rear, the top of the body here is welded to the body. So the roof is welded, creating a lot more rigidity, and a 900-pound weighted roof that you could stand on. 360 pounds of dynamic weight, so you can't have a bunch of people on the roof partying, you know. But in the back, you have a tow package that you can get. It tows up to 7,716 pounds. And with that said, they have a 30/70 window door, so you can get in and out, put the luggage in there, take luggage out, get in there, get out without opening up the whole thing since you're towing. It also has the largest cargo capacity in its class, and the whole purpose of this entire vehicle 100% is utility, off-road, 4x4. So you have utility rails you can put in, so many different angles for mounting or tying things down. You have all kinds of options in the back when it comes to electrifying, maybe doing some kind of a grill. An optional plug can be put here, a 120 plug for anything that you'd need for a generator outdoors, all ran by its own battery. So the doors, they shut like Dad's fridge in the garage. Solid. And as you come around here, you'll see these little utility rails on the side where you could put pins in, hang gas cans off the side, hang luggage off the side. They make, the aftermarket world will make a table for you to pull out from here that can stay on the side of the vehicle. And as we open up the back door, the seats are from Walkaround, made for longevity, little to no body fatigue after hours in there. They hug you, they keep you from moving throughout the cabin. And one great thing is that what they thought of that is brilliant is your fuse box and actual battery are underneath the back seat. If you were to have your hood latch break and you couldn't open it, you wouldn't be able to jump the car if it did go dead. So all of that's back here. And then there's also a storage compartment on the other side underneath the seat. You'll notice here in the Recaro seats, they have indentations for your knees. So you could have a couple people that are 6'5" back here and fit comfortably. And then inside the vehicle, one of my favorite things about this vehicle is that it has two horns. And I know that's kind of trivial, but for the guys out there, they love the fact that it has a little bicycle horn, not to scare somebody, and the get out of my way horn. But in this vehicle, everything is stripped back so your electronics don't destroy your off-road experience. So with that said, there's minimal electronics in the vehicle, from the engine to even in here. There's not a bunch of things that's driving the car for you. You get to drive it yourself. So they have this beautiful switch panel up here that will turn on all of your, whether it be a light bar in the front or a side light, whatever like that. You're able to do that here in this aviation looking format of the interior, which is just beautiful, unique, and fun. The screen itself is a 12.3-inch display. It has amazing off-road analytics on it for you, so you know exactly where you are in the trail at all times. This front little cluster right here is just the light cluster. It's just going to show when your lights might be on, your what gear you're in, if your differentials are locked or suspension, and then the negative ones of your check engine light being on, and it'll all stay there. The goal is to keep your eyes off the road, on the road, and off the electronics, so you can enjoy the experience of driving again. Definitely an impressive part. So every part on this vehicle, every single trim piece is all made for one purpose, and that's off-roading and 4x4. Underneath the hood is no different. All of your fluids are right here, accessible to get to. You have a jump point here, so you can jump your car without having to get inside of it. But the cool things about this is that the engine is actually displaced behind the axle, which is right here, causing the weight of the vehicle not to be sitting on the bumper and not just 100% on the suspension in the front, giving you better handling and also more airflow inside here for when all the air comes through here to cool your engine down, instead of just concentrating it on one place itself. The suspension underneath the vehicle, it comes with a 4-link suspension in the front, but they also added a 5th link. They call it a pan rod. It goes across the whole axle underneath. You could see it right here. You can get down there. That keeps the axle moving from left to right. So it doesn't go this way as you're going off-road. It keeps it stiff. And they have a mitigation roll bar underneath there as well, which keeps a 45-degree rollover angle, which is insane. What the mitigation roll bar does is it pushes the axle that's up on the top part of the hill towards that hill to keep you solid so that you don't roll over. Myself, I took this up to a 34-degree angle, and it was definitely a rush. I couldn't believe that you had 11 more degrees to go. Other little cute things is this flag can be put in your country's flag. So for America, you can make this an American flag. Right now, it's the British and German flag, since that's the inline 6 from BMW. Their twin turbo along with their ZF transmission. It's a wonderful longevity combo, but also the tuning and what they did creates a lot of power. 332 foot-pounds of torque immediately to your foot, which is amazing off-road, the feeling that you get from that. Other than that, you have a lot of different accessories that you can accessorize with, like safari windows. And these safari windows, they are completely sealed. You don't have any rain problems whatsoever, and they come out this fast. Voila. And now you have a complete open air experience to go out, because nobody takes pictures of lions outside of a car. And so Ineos has more than a few aftermarkets that they have for their vehicles, from roof racks to little touch points that you could have more weight put on the roof. They thought of basically everything for your off-road experience. All of those things can be chosen as you're ordering one, and you could piece it together. They have a full roof rack that goes across, a half 6-foot roof rack, and 2 bars that you could put kayak mounts on, surfboard mounts on, various different things, from a toolbar that goes over the side, what they call a batwing awning, sits right here. You unstrap it, you open it up, and it's a gigantic awning, like a big old Easy Up that's just ready to go in seconds. They do offer a side step rail for you to get up in the vehicle, and they also offer a rock rail that has a similarity to this, but it's a little bit higher up for you. And that's great for getting into the vehicle, especially for kids or anybody else. The little step to jump up in here and to sit down for you. This here is the Trial Master Edition. It's a Belfast edition. This is the one that you want to do if you're going to be doing some hardcore off-roading. They have optional things like this winch up front is made for red winch. It is put behind the frame of the vehicle because the whole body underneath the frame is a one piece. It is a ladder frame. So this goes behind the ladder frame, causing you to have a lot more ability to winch out at higher pounds. And let's take a look at this raised air intake. So this raised air intake is part of this off-road package, keeping all of your airflow coming from a lot higher outside of the vehicle. Angled at a 45-degree angle, so as you're driving, nothing's flying inside of it. You have a 31.7-inch water fording line. And with this package, it comes with the full auxiliary panel inside with all of the glorious switches. You have one in there for the winch. And all you do is you come in and you flick on the switch and it is ready to go. And few of those switches are found here on the outside of the vehicle, where it's just a plug and play option. The other side of this is ready for you just to go ahead and plug it right in case you have a light bar or a light, work light that's sitting on the side of the vehicle, or even a generator. Now the paint is definitely an impressive thing that they did here. So not only did they powder coat the frame itself, then paint it, they powder coated the body itself and then painted it. And the paint that they used is a very thick, so it's a very thick paint, where they offer a 12-year perforation warranty, which is an insane kind of idea.